Good evening and welcome to the Stephen Hendry Snooker Club, where today we've got a classic exhibition match for you. It's Ben Shingler versus Tom Myatt. It's bound to be one for the archives. I'm here with my co-commentator, Josh Groch. Josh, you're looking forward to this one?
It's going to be a great match. It's Ben Shingler. He's been in the regular season at the UClan Pool Club, and he's finished about mid-table. He's had a tough season so far. They've just started a new one with 2 losses and 1 win. So it's going to be tough for him, but he's got an unknown opponent in Tom Myatt, so it'll be a very interesting match.
Yeah, it's Ben Shingler versus Tom Myatt, and both of the players are with Josh now, who's gone down to speak to them.
We're here for the inaugural Stephen Hendry's Snooker exhibition match. We have Tom Myatt here, one of the competitors. Mate, how are you feeling going into this exhibition match?
Quietly confident for today. I've been practicing really hardly, so I'm ready for this.
And mate, what goes into training for a snooker match like this? It's high intensity, this exhibition match. You have a worthy opponent who plays in the league every week. How do you prepare for that?
It's definitely a case of repetition, playing as many different hard opponents as I can, and then also putting my mental stress and seeing what combinations I can do.
Awesome, thanks Tom. Good luck for the rest of the game.
Cheers.
And we have Tom's opponent here for the inaugural Stephen Hendry's Snooker exhibition match. We have the Welshman, Ben Shingler. Ben, you finished mid-table in the UClan League this year, just the season gone. How do you feel going into this match?
To be honest with you, I'm really nervous. First time in front of the cameras, playing an opponent that I've never played before. All I've got to do is I've got to try get into the game slowly but surely, try suss him out and hopefully get the win.
And talking about the season, mate, you mentioned that a new season is underway for the UClan. It's straight off the bat. What improvements have you done in the off-season to move up the table out of the mid-table?
I try not to practice too much, to be honest. I try to keep it to the match weeks and just put my full attention on them. I've got 1 win, 2 losses so far, so not doing too great. Hopefully I can bounce back tonight.
Fantastic. Good luck, Ben.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Josh, there. And you can see here that it was Shingler who won the first game. That was the winning shot. Nice pot on the black there. A little bit of an angle. And then it was Myatt who came back and won the second game to set up an exciting third game. And it's 1-1 in this best-of-3 exhibition match. A double pot there, potting his final red ball, and then a nice shot on the black here that you can see, sorry. So, Josh, an exciting third game is set up for us. It's about to get underway now with Shingler breaking.
Shingler, massive concentration. Not a great break. Oh, but he sunk a yellow in anyway. Shingler gets off to a great start here in the third match here at the Stephen Hendry's inaugural exhibition trophy.
He's had some poor breaks, hasn't he, Shingler? He's been pretty frustrated with himself this evening. He's not particularly broken the way that he's wanted to so far, but a good enough one there. It's always good if you pot one on the break.
Yeah, you could hear his frustration there with that break, but still he got one and he's in the lead here in the third match.
So Myatt looking to just kind of get over the top of that yellow ball and hit the white, obviously looking to pot the red, and it's just wide to the right, unlucky there.
Yeah, tough shot. It's always hard when you've got to come over another ball, but Shingler.
Let's see what he can do, lining up that yellow on the left-hand side. And just misses again. 2 poor misses there from both players. A bit of nervousness coming in, especially with it being the last game. Everything rides on this one. The winner takes all in this match.
Bit of a poor shot from Shingler before. Should have sunk that one. Myatt. Brilliant shot from across. Not so brilliant, actually. It looked good to begin with, but just hitting the bumper.
So let's see how Shingler's going to respond. Taking his time here, Shingler. We've seen him play some pretty quick shots this afternoon. Actually, I think it's fair to say. He's not been messing around. He's kind of got up, taken a shot, got on with it, and sat back down. Whereas Myatt seems to be a lot more calculated and taking his time over things. So let's see what he's going to do here. He's not got too many options that I can see on the table at the moment, and he's going to line up the red on this right-hand side, I think, and try and look for the bottom right pocket that you can see just in front of the camera on the bottom left of the screen. But he's got that one totally wrong, I think it's fair to say. And it's back to Shingler.
It's interesting you mentioned Shingler being real quick on his shots, not really thinking too much about it. Maybe a bit of pressure creeping in. He won the first game with... Oh, and he's talking about pressure. Shot that one in with ease.
Commentator's curse, Josh.
Positive commentator's curse, that's for sure. Another looks like a pretty easy shot for Shingler to back up. Another one, and it's in.
Sinks it into the left middle pocket. Nice from Shingler, double pot there. And he's got this yellow that's kind of in the middle, looking for that bottom right pocket. Is he going to find it? No, hits both cushions. and bounces back out and leaves it quite open for Myatt.
We thought the pressure was sneaking into Shingler's game in the second one. He came out firing, winning the first one, and Myatt really had his number in that second match, but he's 3 up here at the moment, and Myatt to respond.
So Myatt lining up the red. He's going to look for that middle right pocket, but he's decided against that one, and he's really thinking about this one. You can tell that he wants to win this game. A true sportsman is Myatt, and he's going to line up those 2 reds up against the cushion on the left-hand side. Not sure what he's going to get from that, and he just taps them and tries to put Shingler in a difficult position, which I think he's done quite well.
Bit of a snooker there. That is the aim of the game here at the Stephen Hendry Snooker Club. Brilliant venue, the Snooker Club. It's if you're into pool or any type of table sports like this is the place you want to play it here in Preston.
Really good atmosphere in the club tonight as well. Plenty of tables being occupied, but this, of course, is the table that you want to be on. It's Myatt versus Shingler in a winner-takes-all best-of-3 exhibition game. Obviously, 1-1 at the moment, and Myatt's lining up another pot over on that far pocket, but just short, just gets his angles wrong. It could go into that top left, but not quite for Myatt this time.
I have to admit, some poor shots from both these players here. They looked strong earlier in the night, but not going either of these blokes' way. Still, Shingler in the lead. Ooh.
Looking for that top right pocket, and he's found the top left pocket. That was probably the luckiest shot that we've had of the night, to be fair. I think that's fair to say, and look at him, he's staying nice and cool, calm and collected there. He knows that I think luck was on his side there, certainly.
Great rebound shot. I do love watching them rebound in like that. Excellent camera work from our cameraman there.
So that's the end of Shingland's go. Heads over to the top left-hand side of your screen, just chalking his cue out of shot there. And now Myatt's going to step up and he's looking at the reds at the bottom of the table.
He's got a long way to go, Myatt, to get back in this game. And he sinks one.
Nice shot there from Myatt.
He's on the board.
I thought he was going to go for that top right pocket there. That looked a pretty easy shot, but he's going to go for the one down here in the bottom left. Let's see what he can do with it. The top right one looked easier to me, but he's going for this bottom left, and he's hit the cushions again, Josh.
Yeah, seems to be the name of the game here in the third round, the deciding round or deciding match here, the Paul Hendry's exhibition match, but it looks like Myatt's looking to utilise his second shot and does so.
Fair to say, actually, with that first shot, he probably set up an easier second shot and executed the chance straight away. But he's put himself into a little bit of a problem here because there's those 2 balls on the left-hand side of the screen that are too close together, and there's that one in the top right. But whether he can find the angle to, you can see there from our shot that it's going to be difficult to find that top pocket. And that's an excellent shot. I really thought he was going to go for the top right there, but no, off the cushion and into the top left-hand pocket. A fantastic shot, Josh.
Oh, absolutely amazing shot of the match so far, and he seems to be coming back with a lot of confidence. Maybe that was the shot that could determine this game.
And this could level it up here. It could make it 3 balls left each. What's Myatt going to produce here? Looking for that left pocket, but hits one of Shingler's yellow balls, and nothing's going to come of that. So it's over to Shingler, who's got a pretty open shot here into the bottom right-hand pocket with that yellow that's just to the left of the dot that we use for the black ball from the break. I've been spending too much time in Blackpool.
And Shingler not doing much with that one. He's in a predicament. I feel like the pressure is shifting. The momentum of this match has shifted towards Myatt. I mean, Shingler come out very strong at the start of this with the break, sinking one early. But Myatt just has been unstoppable in the last sort of 5 minutes here.
And just for the reassurance of our viewers, this pool table's not on a slant or a hill or anything. It's just it just seems to have just happened. The balls have all ended up on the left-hand side of the table. No slants here at the Snooker Club. And Myatt once again taking his time. He really wants to win this exhibition match.
Only the quality tables here at the Stephen Hendry Snooker Club. See the concentration on these players' face, especially Myatt.
Another one off the cushion. Unlucky there, just to the left of the pocket, but he won't mind that. You know, it's in a decent position for the next time he comes around to try and pot that in on the top right-hand corner. But Shingler should make this shot into the left-hand side pocket in the middle. Oh, and he's just got that wrong, Josh.
Yeah, he needed to sink that one. I thought he had it. It was an easy shot. I feel like the pressure is just creeping in to this exhibition match here. It looked like Shingler, he had it all going his way. Myatt, the concentration. Oh!
Another snooker. He loves a snooker, does Myatt.
Cheeky, absolutely
You know,
cheeky.
goes over into the corner, doesn't even look at his opponent, sits down and goes, I'm going to snooker you, then I'm going to just go over here, ignore you and chalk my cue as if nothing's happened. And a bit of mind games there from Tom Myatt.
The concentration difference between these two lads, it's just amazing to see. Not saying Shingler doesn't want it, but maybe just a little bit of fear, a little bit of nerves creeping in.
He looks a little bit too relaxed, doesn't he?
Yeah. Another tough over-the-top shot for Myatt. He's had a couple of those, and he's dealt with it well enough.
And he's left Shingler with not many options here. All the yellows in that top left-hand side of the table. One very close to the black, which, of course, you don't want to hit until you've sunk all of your balls.
And Shingler probably wanted to do a little bit more with that one than he did. That yellow ball he did hit that was up in the top left corner was probably in a good enough position to have a crack at, but he has left the top right pocket wide open for Myatt, and it looks like he's going to take his opportunity here as he lines up and into the top right pocket to equalise with Shingler. It's 3 apiece here.
Yeah, comfortable pot there. I don't think many pool players in the world would have missed that. I think I would have even sunk that one, to be honest. And, I'm not the greatest pool player in the world, but let's see what he can do. Going back down the table diagonally, looking for this bottom left pocket.
This one's in a good position too.
And just hits the cushion again. You can see there the frustration in his body language, the way he walked away from that one. But he's got to remain focused here.
Definitely a miss hit from Myatt. He would want to be doing better than that. But by the looks of it, the Reds are in a decent spot. He should be, if he gets the angles kind of land his way.
Some chalk needed on the cue there for Myatt after that one. He's gone straight over into that.
It's always the chalk's fault, isn't it?
corner to chalk the cue.
It's always the cue's fault, isn't it?
Blame the equipment, mate. Always blame the equipment. And a rare sight here. Shingler taking a while to calculate what he's going to do. He's going to over the top of that red ball. It's a miss hit.
Oh, that's...
And that is, I think, going to end up being 2 shots to Myatt. It certainly is, up against the cushion on the right-hand side.
That was a shocking shot. Definitely not one that's normally in Shingler's repertoire. He'd want to be doing better than that. He's finished a mid-table in the last season at the UClan Pool Club, and I guess shots like that is... Oh, and that's a beautiful shot from Myatt. He is now in front. He's come from behind. He come from 3 or 4 balls behind earlier this match, and he is looking the goods at the moment.
Yeah, good stuff there from Myatt, looking on good form. As the momentum's obviously with him, winning the second game. Pretty comfortably in the end. He won the second game as well. There was plenty of Shingler's yellows at the time still on the table. And now he's taking his time over this one and looks on course to win the match at the moment. But anything could happen. This is exhibition pool. You never know what could happen here. And he's taking his time over this one once again to try and see what he can do. He's looking at that red, but it's whether or not he's got the gap between the 2 yellows. We're going to find out in about 3 seconds, I think. And he's found the gap. Obviously not executed a pot, but I don't think he'll mind that. But the white ball has gone in, you may notice as well. So that's going to be 2 shots for Shingler.
It's not all bad news, though. It was a tough position from there. Obviously, you never want the white to go in, but that red is in a great spot next time it comes to his turn. And the way Shingler's been hitting, it might be... it's not all over yet. It's not all bad, but Shingler has been able to set himself up quite nicely here. He should be able to get one in.
Lines up that yellow, and he's just not quite got enough on it, but he's got a second shot, and he's made things even worse for himself. And you see the way he turned around there. Really frustrated with himself is Shingler, and I think it's certainly Myatt that's in the kind of better headspace for this one, and he's kind of shown that all afternoon. And he should make this pot here up at the top left-hand pocket, and he does.
So. Shingler needs to just take a breath and reset here if he wants to keep in this match. Of course, this match is brought to us by the good friends at Stephen Hendry's Snooker Club, provided the venue for this exhibition match.
Yeah, thank you very much to them for providing us the venue and providing us a high-quality table and some high-quality equipment as well for this game to take place. The match is certainly looking in Myatt's favour at the moment, with just the 1 red ball left at the top right-hand corner, and obviously the black once that's gone in. Shingler still got 3 yellows here, scratching his head a little bit, wondering what he's going to do to get himself back into this one.
Yeah, he needs to dig deep in this pool match because It is definitely, the momentum has shifted a long way, and it's going to take a bit of heart to get this one back.
Clubby Steps going for that one that's... I thought he was going to go for the one that was dangerously near the black, the way our camera angle was set up there, but he's not gone for it. And,
decided to attempt the snooker instead.
Decided to attempt the snooker, and I don't think it's worked.
That's in a pretty nice spot, the way Myatt's been hitting.
Right in front of Shingler as well if this goes in. And it's hit both cushions again on the edge of the pocket. That's third or fourth time that's happened to Myatt, just in this game alone, let alone the games previously. So been pretty unlucky.
You could see the desperation on Shingler's face as he sat down before. He was willing that ball not to go in. And not a great recovery shot, that one. He had the opportunity to do something a little bit more with it, but...
Yeah, pretty poor from the Welshman there. Let's see what Myatt can do.
It's out of form for the Welshman, to be honest. I mean, he's had a pretty good season. I know he's only won one game so far in the latest regular season, but still, he's still a winner in the regular season. He's won a match here so far.
And he mentioned to you, Josh, before we came on air as well, that he's not used to playing in front of the cameras. You know, a lot of these university leagues, they're played behind closed doors. They'll probably be lucky if they get one other person watching, and that might still be their mate as well. So they might not feel the pressure as much. Whereas here, you've got multi-cameras, you've got, all the TV production crew that are around him, and he's not used to this environment. Neither is Myatt either, but Myatt's obviously taken to it a lot better than Shingler has this afternoon. I think Shingler probably got it out of his mind in the first game, and now it's just creeping back in the second and third game, and it's showing here. But he's got one back, only two balls left for him, one left for Myatt, and I think it might be none left for Myatt. It might be just the black after this shot. Let's see what happens. He steps up and he sinks it into the top right corner. Nice. He's going to have a bit of a problem though, Myatt, with this shot, because he's obviously got the black there directly behind one of Shingler's yellow balls. So let's see how he deals with this one. Having a good look. And he may even play it off the cushion on the left-hand side. In fact, I think that's what he's going to do.
We've seen him do it so far. We've seen him do it before this game as well. Sunk one of the Reds early in quite attractive fashion and gets it out into play behind from the yellow.
The table up nicely there for sure. And how is Shingler going to respond? He obviously can't go for this bottom left pocket because the black clearly in the way. And obviously the last thing he wants to do is hit the black in before he's cleared all of his yellow balls.
Having a good long hard think about it, Shingler here. He knows it's all to play for. This is the end game now. Change his mind last minute. No, we'll be going
for that. And he tried to, sensible. He tried to get it into that middle left-hand pocket, but he's calculated his angles wrong, and the white ball, the cue ball, has gone into the bottom right corner. So
he's disappointed with himself. To be fair, that was the shot he needed to play. It was the only really good option there to keep himself in this match, to sink that one.
And now it's time for Myatt to potentially have the match-winning shot here. So let's see what happens. He's lining it up. He's going to go straight down the table looking for this bottom left-hand corner. Shingler looks on in desperation in the background. Let's see what he can produce. Up he steps. Myatt hits it, and he's missed it.
That was a poor shot. An uncharacteristically poor shot so far in this third match here. I expected that one to go in. Maybe a bit of nerves creeping in to be the inaugural victor here.
Shingler with a second chance then, and he doesn't look like he wants to take it, because he puts the white straight away. Really poor there. And you can see as he walks off, the frustration. He doesn't even know where to go. Really, really poor there from the Welshman.
Wow. It's a bit hard to watch the Welshman, Ben Shingler. He's not had a good game, this one, at all.
How does Myatt react? Looking for this bottom left pocket on the black once again. A harder shot than the first one he played, and he's not obviously executed anything there. It could find that right-hand pocket. He was wishing
he was willing it along, wasn't he?
With his arm, but it's nothing doing, and it's going to be Shingler's shot down at the bottom of the table with both of his yellows, and he's going to have to do well to find a pocket with one of these.
He's fallen a long way from Grace Shingler here. He was 3 balls in front, and Myatt managed to drag it back. Obviously, Shingler off the break managed to sink a yellow.
Another poorly executed shot there from Shingler.
Myatt, the final shot potentially, and is
fantastic there from Tom Myatt, who wins this exhibition match. And their players shake hands. I think Myatt, fantastic, was in the right headspace. Poor start from him, but he came back and won the final 2 games to win this exhibition match by 2 games to 1. A fantastic game here at the Snooker Club. And Josh has headed downstairs to speak to both of our players.
Tom Myatt, you did it, mate. You were the underdog going into this exhibition match, but you're the victor of the inaugural Stephen Hendry's Snooker Exhibition Trophy, mate. How do you feel?
Ecstatic. Can't believe I won.
What was the defining moment, did you feel, in that game? I know it was quite of a slow last rack, but where did you think it really went your way?
I think definitely at the start of that second game. I think definitely first game he dominated. I think as soon as that second game turned point, third game, we both knew we had one game each. I reckon pressure I've handled a bit better.
And with a performance like this, can we see you in the UClan regular season?
Oh, 100%.
Brilliant. Thanks, Tom. Congratulations on your victory today.
Thank you very much.
Ben Shingler, the Welshman, an unfortunate day for you here at the Stephen Hendry's inaugural exhibition trophy, mate. What can you tell us about that performance?
Absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. Too many sloppy mistakes, especially in the second and third game. After the first game, I was feeling confident. I was feeling, oh yeah, this should be all right. I could maybe win this 2-0. But then he came back, second game, and like you said, after the second game, all pressure was on me then, and he handled it a lot better than I did.
So a bit of reflection before going back into the regular season?
Yeah, I definitely need to practice more, especially with breaking. My breaking was awful for both of the frames that I started. But yeah, Tom's a great lad, so to lose to him is bittersweet, but it's all right. I'm happy with it.
Appreciate your time. Thanks, Ben, and good luck for the regular season.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Josh. Great to hear from both of the players there. Thank you very much for joining us for this exhibition match. Thank you very much to all of our camera crew. Thank you to Josh for joining me on commentary as well. And until the next one, we will see you all later. Bye-bye.